Swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Okay, what's up YouTube? I've done I don't know how many takes on this, so I'm just gonna basically say it. This is a review, and if I mess up, I just mess up because I'm tired of redoing this video over and over again. So, here's the thing, I'm gonna do a review for new players, and anybody who's played this game, I'm just gonna tell you now. Yeah, I'm not really telling you anything new that you don't already know. So, basically, this is as a new player, if it's worth getting into Fortnite in 2022. There's a couple things you need to know. One is the game is very big on exclusivity. Not something I'm really a fan of. It's not something I normally support. Technically, I still don't support it, but this is a very fun game. Fun factor. If you're grading it by fun factor alone, I would say the game is very much worth getting into. The game is constantly being updated. Constantly being updated. Every season you get a new map, and even throughout the season they do make changes to the map. That is that's the positives. Now the negatives are, as a new player starting out, like for example, most time you watch a gameplay video, you see people with, oh, they got all these avatars, blah, blah, blah. Well, they've gotten them from previous battle passes or spending just a crap ton, you know, um, on their store, which I'll get into that in a minute. So, your default avatar basically will look something like this. You don't get to choose your default avatar, you basically get whatever they give you. Now, if you hop in a match, you may very well be this person, or you may change into somebody else. Every match you have a different avatar. It cycles through it. That was the crappiest thing. I came into the game in chapter 1 before they were even doing chapters. You know, season 7, the Ice King season was the season I came in on. Now I'm not gonna lie, I actually liked the game a whole lot better back then. And the reason I liked the game a whole lot better back then was because, I mean, it was a battle royale. I'm not a fan of Quest. So here you see View Quest. The game now has Quest. So you got to do these challenges, different little challenges that it'll have for you. You'll have dailies, then you got weeklies, you know. So these are all things you got to get done each week. And they kind of add this onto that as each week goes by. You get a little bit of XP. Every season, it kind of changes on the amount of time, or the amount of XP, not time, that you might get. Like this season, it seems like you're getting a little bit of less XP, or at least towards the beginning anyway, than what we did last. So these are milestone quests, weekly quest, daily quest. They have a collection thing, all this other little extra stuff you can do. This is the map that they are currently having. Obviously, I haven't bothered to play yet, so I haven't uncovered, the gray areas. Now, here's one of the things that kind of irked me. I want to say about 2 seasons ago, they had Spider-Man in the Battle Pass. We still have the Daily Bugle. Web slingers are gone, but yet we still got the Daily Bugle. So that's kind of annoying. They kind of do little stuff like that that is annoying. Another thing that I kind of actually irked me was that if I can find her, ah, right here, Mary Jane Watson. They actually released this avatar a couple of days right after the Spider-Man season was over. It's sort of like, seriously, this is when you decide to release this avatar after the whole Spider-Man thing is gone. So they tend to do stuff like that. Recently they had lightsabers last season where everybody got to have fun. As you can see, we have Darth Vader in this season, but we don't have lightsabers. So I can't really say I'm a fan of this season's Battle Pass, with the exception of the Darth Vader and the Indiana Jones that comes out. But if you notice, you'll get like a harvester. They've yet to give us a lightsaber harvester on anything, and that is so annoying. So it's little stuff like that that you might see, or Indiana Jones, right? Everybody was looking for a forward to getting Indy. So you've literally got to wait 31 days to be able to play with Dr. Jones. And as you can see up top, I'm kind of playing around with the G-Force, so I do apologize for any pixelation issues. I'm kind of testing settings out with this while I'm recording this, so I do apologize for that, but I've been kind of testing out the G-Force now a little bit, and I probably need to upgrade my internet in order to really be able to stream or do anything with it. But you can get different avatars, like for example, my two favorite avatars, if I can find it. Bigfoot. Got this one before the Wookiees were in. This was actually a gift. And then obviously they finally decided to add Wookiees to the game. So yeah, I'm kind of happy about that. Kind of happy about that. So let me go here in chillax mode. So the item shop. I absolutely hate the way they do the store in the item shop. Let's go to the top here. You can get a battle pass. You can pay for the battle pass straight up, or you can get what's called a crew pass. Um, you can purchase battle pass levels, so that's actually not too bad. Everything in the store is kind of pricey, if you really want my honest opinion. But say you don't have a lot of time to play, but you got the V-Bucks to blow. You could turn around, and drop that on 25 levels. Then you got the Fortnite crew, which is what I would recommend people sign up for rather than buying the battle pass straight out. Um, I forget the exact price, but I mean it's not much. I mean it's like well here it is, $11.99 every month. So $12 basically a month. I think you get more for your buck signing up for the Fortnite crew if you decide to play this game. As you can see, each avatar here, I mean, these are actually better prices compared to some of the stuff that I've seen them charge. Like 2200, it's not a bad price. Yeah. The 1200, 1500 compared to some of the other prices that I've seen rolling around, like bundle 2500. I've seen them charge that for a single avatar, and they say they're marking off, but I mean really, the mark off price really ain't all that great either, you know. But for the bundles, that's actually not bad compared to what they charge for single avatars a lot of the times, especially, brand name avatars, like Marvel, things of that nature, you know. it just kind of really depends on what you want. But as you can see, everything like I bought the Obi-Wan pass, so that's like 3,000. I forget what the mark off was. I want to say it was something like 2,200 or something maybe that I spent on this bundle. You know, Pac-Man definitely a must-have. Obviously, I've spent some money in this game. You know, I've probably blown more money than what I really should have. Uh, so understand, the store kind of rotates out a little bit. You know, every 24 hours, the store will rotate. And that's the thing I don't like about the store is it's not like one big store. Anything they put out, you know, they just add to the store and you can buy whatever you want. They kind of rotate it out every 24 hours to make you feel pressured into buying it right then and there. You know, not something I'm really a fan of more often than not, unless I really want an item. I kind of just blow it off. I usually just get most of my items through the battle pass itself, and very seldom do I actually really, you know, go out of my way unless I really want what's in that store. The thing is that you can very easily drop a lot of cash into this game before you even realize it. I know I have. Um, I'm pretty sure a lot of people has. So again, and when you start out, you know, like I said, that was one of the things that kind of irked me was that you don't get to start off with just, you know, like picking a male or female avatar and bam, you just play that default. Um, it will rotate it around and it will rotate different avatars. Oh, and the kicker is those same default avatars, they actually sell those in the store. If I'm not mistaken, they will throw like the original avatars that you would start off with. They sell those in the store. So if you want the original avatar, you have to actually pay for that crap. I personally refuse. I'm not gonna do it. Just not ever gonna happen. Um, Previous battle passes, you will not be able to get any of the avatars that were ever in those battle passes. Not really a fan of that, and one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of exclusivity in games is back when Star Wars Galaxies was actually live. Um, you know, you got pre-order bonus items like with a lot of games, and yeah, I had these cool pair of shades or whatever that I got for pre-ordering the collector's edition. I used to feel bad every time people would ask me, "Oh man, them shades are cool. Where'd you get them?" Yeah, I got it when the game first came out. Sorry, dude. There's no way you can get them now. You know, and that actually kind of made me feel crappy for telling people that. So I actually kind of felt bad for doing that. So I try not to. A lot of people like to, you know, get on games like this and go, haha, I have, you know, X, Y, and Z, you know, because I played back way back when, you know, in the day, you know, and you can no longer get it. And, you know, I'm really not rocking with that program, so I can't really say I'm a big fan of exclusivity. Um, the other thing I don't like about the way they do the setup with this game is that they kind of pressure you to try to play. And the way they go about that is everything's time sensitive. Like each item, more often than not, especially battle pass items. And let me try to find something that I actually didn't unlock, just to kind of give you an example. Um, let's see, did I unlock everything on? No, I did get everything on this one. So if you don't do all the unlocks, here we go. This guy, while there's not an edit style for me to show the locks, this guy actually came with several different skins. I don't have an edit style because I didn't unlock the additional skins. So I didn't have time, you know, to unlock the additional skins. You know, I actually had a life, so I couldn't sit on the game like 24/7 and just sit up here and play. Other times you might see, let's see if I can find an avatar that I didn't. Did I get everything on? No, I did get everything on that guy. Uh, Agent Jones, I got everything on you? Yeah, I did. I got you too. Okay, well, dang. Now, any other time, I wouldn't be able to. I'd have it right in front of my face. Now, when I want it, I just wouldn't be able to find it. What about you? Nope. Stop. I got everything on you? Yeah, well, you didn't have much. I'm really trying to find that one avatar where, the amazing thing is there's quite a few avatars. Actually, there's a couple of avatars that I'm actually missing off my list from the entire season. There's like one or two seasons I actually didn't get to play at all. Let's see, what about you? I'm pretty nope, guess not. How about, no, dang. Well, actually, I think she might have had a couple of traditional skins, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm just really trying to show you guys that lockout thing. But now that I actually want to find it, I'm going to spend half the video searching for it. Did I get her? Yeah, I didn't get her. Alright, so yeah, thanks for the little time, G-Force. Alright. Tell you what, guys, give me a second here. I'm going to pause the video and see if I can actually find it so you guys don't have to watch me scroll through every single solitary avatar. So, one moment. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier before, but here we go. Okay, so sometimes they have a little lock thing or whatever by here, but like for example, this guy should actually have 4 skins. He doesn't. So let me find my Thor here, for example. I managed to get his skin. I didn't get the others, but I managed to get his. So a lot of times, and maybe they took out the locks because I want to say they actually had the locks on here. Maybe that's something that they just changed recently, or maybe I'm getting it confused with maybe one of the other avatars. But yeah, they would generally like have like a little lockout or something, where you couldn't actually, like you could look at it, but you couldn't, get to play with it. I guess now they don't even let you look at it. Yeah. What about this dude? I got everything on that dude. I know. Let's look at Midas. Nope. Well, yeah. Midas missed out on a lot of his skins too, but let's see. This one's a store one. This guy here was actually in a battle pass, and you had to unlock so many styles in order to get him. Now, it used to be, main point used to be is like older avatars and whatnot. Like, let's see, crap, I just scrolled right past that dude. We'll just type 7. 7, season 7 avatars. Let's take this guy here, right? Ice King. Now, if you did not, the way they used to do it is like if you did not complete all the extra skins for your battle pass, they would have you grind out like so much XP. Like for example, I might have only had this guy here unlocked by the time the season had ended. I was still able to unlock this skin and this skin by grinding so much XP out, and I got my money's worth on my battle pass. Whereas now, if you buy a battle pass or you're a subscriber and you do not unlock it within a certain amount of allotted time, you're basically out of luck. You will absolutely not be able to play anything or ever unlock it. I mean, not that you won't be able to play anything, but you won't ever be able to get it. In other words, I don't know why I pulled this one back up. That's not what I clicked. All right. So having a little issue apparently with my G-force. Alright. So give me 1 second. Gotta pause the video again. Okay. Yeah, unless this is a G-force thing because I'm logging in through G-force. Apparently it is not showing me the previous locks because this guy particularly, I knew I used to be able to hit the edit style, and what it would be is basically like a little circle icon or whatever. Like for example, I'll click edit style here. Well, that's probably not the right one to choose. Let's choose this guy. But like for every little square, they would have like a silverish looking circle with like a little lock in it. So you'd be able to see like what you could unlock or would have been able to unlock. You could at least look at it. You just knew you'd never be able to get it. Now I'm guessing maybe somebody complained, or it could, like I said, it could be a G-force issue. And the only reason I say that is because, like, if I install Fortnite on another computer and I play it actually from the computer, my settings, my keybinds will transfer over. You know, doesn't matter where I log in from, I will have my keybinds. When I log into GeForce, I don't have my keybinds. I would literally have to reset up all my keybinds if I wanted to play on this platform. But this guy here, I used to be able to look at least what the color options were that they used to offer for him. So that might be a reason why I'm having such issue trying to find it. I don't know, or they just took it out altogether, which kind of sucks if you want to at least see what it looked like. But I mean, I guess, maybe it pissed too many people off seeing what they would never get. So who knows? Don't know why they did that or why you're not able to see it. That part, not really too sure about. So point being is they try to emphasize, they basically try to make you feel pressure to have to play, 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 play. They do like different little challenges, offer different little knickknacks here and there. One of the things that kind of irked me for the longest, one Christmas season or whatever, they had the Millennium Falcon, and I've only ever seen Winter Cabin on one season. I'm a PC player, so I've only ever seen it one time, and I don't know if maybe I didn't, see the icon or what, or maybe, it didn't show for PC players. Maybe anybody watching this video can kind of tell me, if you're a PC player, did you, you see it? But all the gifts that were in that winter cabin, not only me, but a lot of people I know did not see that. We missed that whole Millennium Falcon thing. It seemed to be only console players. When I look up how to get it on YouTube, the videos I see, they're mainly console videos. How to go get it. I do not recall seeing that on the PC edition. But it kind of doesn't surprise me because like some things get released to console before they even hit PC, like these Hulk Smashers, for example. This was totally on console before ever hitting PC. Anywhere from a couple of days to at least a week, before we actually got to see the Hulk Smashers enter the game. And luckily, these were, if I remember right, I want to say we were able to get these in the store. So you have Iron Man version and you have the Hulk version. Hulk ain't in the game yet. She-Hulk was. She was in the Marvel season along with Iron Man, which is kind of crappy because if you're a Marvel fan, oh man, I want to get the Iron Man. Well, you're not going to be able to get the Iron Man because, well, you missed the Marvel season, and so that sucks for people who weren't able to play during that time period or didn't know about the game, or maybe you just had other more important stuff going on. Uh, I'm trying to think if I've covered everything, but yeah, for the most part, they do kind of attempt to push you into playing. If you miss something, you're basically out of luck. Unless they put in a different version of same item, in the item shop, you're more than likely never gonna see it. Like I'll never see that Millennium Falcon unless they have another event and for whatever reason they decide to push that same item out. I will probably never see that Millennium Falcon again unless they do like a different like reskin of it. Like say the version from the movie Solo. If they put that version in the item shop, they might sell that. I doubt it, but hey, the version they had, I want to say, was back when The Force Awakens came out. One of those out of that last trilogy. So that was basically more or less a promotional for that. Um, what I would like to see in this game is a way for people to acquire items from previous battle passes, because more often than not, what usually happens is for the current season, everybody normally will play whatever's in that battle pass. Not too often. I mean, you do see players playing other characters, but you don't see like too many people playing from avatars from older seasons. So I make it a point a lot of times just to be kind of different from everybody to pick an avatar from way back when. Oh, just so somebody can see it in game. Just so you, oh man, that's cool. But it kind of sucks though because on the other side of the coin is that if you end up talking to somebody and they're like, man, is that a store item? And then you say no, you kind of feel like, a jerk, at the same time. So that I really don't. I'm just really not a big fan of that. Um, Again, I'm not a fan of Quest either. Not really a big fan of Quest, and the reason why is because if I wanted to play an MMO, I'd play an MMO. I play a battle royale because obviously I want to play a battle royale. So I would rather spend my time, shooting, uh, and just having fun and doing goofy stuff in a game versus sitting here, having to figure out, oh man, I gotta go do the hokey pokey and turn myself around and stick my finger up my nose at the same time. I mean, they really have you do some ridiculous ass stuff in this game. Some of it's kind of goofy and some of it's really a pain in the behind. Um, some of it's not even worth going through the headache of trying to do. It just depends on what you want to do. One thing I will give them credit on is that finally, it was either last season or season before that, they added a no build mode. So if you aren't a super builder or you're like me and you just don't like building at all, they actually now have a mode where you can go in and not have to worry, about anything other than blowing people up. That's all you got to do. So overall, do I think it's worth it? Well, if you don't mind any of the drawbacks that I basically named off throughout the duration of this video, I would say it's worth it if you enjoy having a good time. I would probably not sink a lot of money into this game. You know, um, I would say, like the crew pass would be worth it, the $12 a month. You get like 1,000 V-Bucks every month, and you can kind of save that up and buy whatever avatar you want to buy. I wouldn't drop a whole crap ton of money because, like, for example, right here, if you only want 1,000, basically $8, 2,800, $20 basically. 5,000, you're looking at basically 32. And if you want the big kahuna, $80, 13,500 V-Bucks. And people will spend money on this like wildfire. Not gonna lie, I have been guilty a time or two, once, maybe twice, going for the big kahuna. And that was during the Marvel season when they was dropping a bunch of Marvel crap in the store and just different stuff I wanted. So Epic has definitely made a nice chunk of change off of me. And I know there are people that have spent way entirely more money than I have on this game. So they're not hurting for money. One problem I do have, one problem I do have, and this is another thing. I put in a ticket one time for doing a challenge, completed the challenge, didn't get the reward for the challenge. I submitted a ticket and I got told they absolutely do not handle in-game issues. They cannot, the only thing they can do is report the bug to the devs. So if you complete a quest and it's one of those time sensitive quests, which mine was, I mean, I literally completed it right before, like about maybe 5 minutes or so before, like, the event thing was over. It was back when they were doing like this whole zombie thing, and you had to go in and kill so many of them and go through each phase, and stuff. And when I finally completed it, I didn't get the reward. Me or the other person that was playing with me. Neither of us got the reward. We both put in tickets on it, and Epic basically gave us their behinds to kiss. So if you do have a bug in this game, do not depend on Epic support to help you out with that. You're just going to have to redo it and deal with whatever issues they have. And if it's a time sensitive thing, you're basically just going to be SOL. And that's, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but I mean, that's the reality of it. You're not going to get very much in-game support, if any at all, in regards to this game. I've even had issues when it came to item purchases where I purchased an item and the game bugged out on me, and like especially in between like the when they shut down, like right before, the season event, I do a purchase and it bugs out, they don't fix it. Even mid-season, they don't fix it. I think I've had at least twice where I've had an issue, with a purchase in the store, and they've literally done nothing. So it is what it is. I didn't lose any V-Bucks over it, but I didn't get the item that I was trying to purchase either. So Anyway, sorry this review wasn't that fancy, and sorry for the pixelation, but obviously GeForce is telling me it is time to shut my big Wookiee mouth, so I'm going to end this video here. Hope this video helps somebody. Hope you guys have fun if you decide to play this game. It is a very enjoyable game. I will give credit where credit is due. They did make a very fun game, but it is not. It isn't a game without issues. I will put it that way. But you will have a lot of fun with playing this game. Anyway, people, I am out. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Peace, love, and hair grease.